Hello.
I feel like with this, I'm like in like a news broadcaster or something.
In tonight's show of CJ Unmuted, we got a long line of interesting topics for you guys today.
Welcome back to CJ Muted. I'm the report. How you doing, man?
I'm alright.
It's been
Chilling.
a little bit since the last episode.
Has it been? It has been.
It's been a little bit.
It's been a while.
Just a week, but they don't know that.
A schedule mishap.
Anyways, how you guys doing?
They know everything.
You said they know everything.
They know everything.
What do you
They
mean?
know every single detail of
What do you mean?
when we're dropping at this point. Because, our consistency, we're consistently inconsistent. But we
my
be
bad.
consistent for a while, and then we take those 2-minute breaks, and then we're back.
I feel like it's mostly my fault, so I'll take the responsibility for that. Even though responsibility doesn't mean shit to you guys, but it's alright.
What are you trying to say about them?
Nothing. We're just gonna move on. Welcome back to another episode of CJ Unmuted. I'm your host Gene.
I'm your host, Chris. Yeah,
I
you
forgot
alright?
which episode this is. We're up in the 60s, right?
This should be
Oh
67.
my god.
Oh, shit.
6,
7.
That's the title of the episode. I'm sorry. I'm
I
sorry.
guess. Sorry, guys. It's the title.
Easy trend jump.
We're jumping on the trend.
Oh,
Pause.
We're really going up there in numbers in terms of episodes.
Yeah, we're
It's
getting
kinda
old,
crazy.
man. I'm joking. We're like Freerin. Or elves. You know how elves live for a long time?
Yep.
Before anything.
I can't even remember what episode 1 looked like, honestly.
Episode 1 is ironically the only virtual episode we've done.
You're right. I kind of like those. I like those. I'm not going to lie. I like the customization of it all. I like utilizing my full freaking
I see what you're saying.
nerd setup to like do that kind of shit.
I see what
But
you're
I feel
saying.
like if we ever do one of those again, I'm gonna go a tier higher and like get actual lights for my setup, like facing me and stuff like that. I'm just gonna like customize my background. And I'm gonna go all out. You know how those YouTubers that be doing virtual podcasts?
Mm.
You know how their background there's a
Oh, yeah,
bunch
there's
of
always
cool
some shit that go on. Yeah, I'll do that too.
So, but we'll see. Anyways, how was your weekend?
There was a weekend.
We had the time last week. We went to that political
Oh, right.
class in the city. I think we should talk about that.
Shout out to them.
So
What was it
for
called?
Hmm?
Sipping something, tapping.
I have the info, and we're gonna shout them out because we feel like it was a very interesting conversation, a very interesting class. We went to this lectures on tap class in the city. For those of you who don't know, Eventbrite has a bunch of events in the city, ranging from nighttime life, activities, restaurants.
This is not an ad.
This is not an ad,
Um,
but they have a bunch of stuff on Eventbrite, and we found this political awareness class called Lectures on Tap. The topic was how to be a civic role model amid political dysfunction.
Quite an interesting class.
Yes, it lasted about an hour and a half. It was at a bar in the city. I forgot the name of the bar. It was on the Lower East Side. Anyways, I'm just gonna get straight to what was discussed. So, for starters, the professor kind of like had a temperature check of the room to kind of see whose political affiliation she was kind of dealing with, like seeing if we're dealing with like liberals or conservatives and
I
stuff.
mean,
like
we're
that.
in New York, so we're
But
dealing
we
with
was
mostly
in New York
libs.
City, so the whole room,
It's just libs.
bunch of libs, ranging from different side of like.
I mean, they're
perspective.
different.
There
Everyone's
was
on a different.
extreme liberals, and there was I feel like some moderate
The liber-
liberals in there. Some of the questions that were asked and some of the responses, kind of like, "Oh, you're one of those."
Yo, that moment when you realize someone like in any spectrum is just like, oh, you're one of those.
You're one of
Like if
those.
you're on the right side, you're like, oh, you're one of the diehard.
Yeah.
Like, if you're on the left, you're like, oh, you're one of the all that shit.
Yeah, so it was.
Inclusive.
It was
And
a
I'm
bunch
just
of
like,
liberals, but it was diverse. What I pretty much took out of it was steps on how to get involved within your community if you actually want to make some change where you're at. pretty
yeah,
much.
anyone can really just go in there and
Yeah.
start working locally.
Anyone can you can literally go to your city hall and volunteer to do some
Do
stuff.
something,
And
just-
if you stay there long enough,
You
they'll
can-
grant you some kind of power to affect real things in your neighborhood. The
Yo.
professor was literally breaking that down, how she was able to like change stuff in her neighborhood just by volunteering,
Volunteering.
showing up, being an active member of the community. And before she knew it, she has power to make actual changes around her neighborhood. So we found that pretty cool. And
Yeah.
she also emphasized that amidst political turmoil like that, that's the main thing you can do on like a smaller scale, because most citizens don't really have power on a big scale. So if you get involved in your community, you can make real changes.
If you
to,
grow
like,
the community,
to your quality
the
of life.
community changes.
Yeah. So the main point was get involved.
So when are you running? I'm gonna be your political manager.
You're gonna be my political
Yeah,
man?
I got you.
I don't think politics for me, but it gave me some food for thought for like, maybe it gave me some ideas. Maybe I'll decide one day to just get involved in my community like that, because I feel like I'm always complaining about how things are going and like how stuff is happening around. me
Yeah,
and
man,
stuff
you can
like that.
change.
You can, and being
The world.
reaffirmed that all I have to do is get involved to change some stuff. I mean, it's really nice.
It
to hear.
starts from within.
What did you get out of the
Everything you just said, and
talk?
how interesting it is that it really is just you can go volunteer and then you slowly build up to now you're doing this, now you're helping these people. Like getting stuff done is part of being a politician,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah. The corruption part is, that happens later in life. But
Corruption, explain. What are you
think-
trying to say?
the corrupt politicians, there are corrupt
I feel
politicians out there. But I'm talking about like on the local level, like starting from there and then becoming a politician to change higher things. This is what I think most politicians get into it for.
But yeah, I like the vibe. They served us alcohol, which I feel like is kind of like.
But that's the point. It's a lecture on tap.
I get that, but like,
I'm getting some drinks and getting some knowledge.
are you really like,
Like in college.
what do you mean like in college?
Like in college. What do you mean? Getting some drinks and getting some knowledge. You never got drinks and knowledge in college?
For a topic that serious, you gotta kind of be sober to take it all in.
I don't know about all that.
I mean, that's just how I feel. But to each their own.
I mean, you could have chose to be sober the whole time.
I could have, but
Could have just called it to.
what's the fun of that?
Why'd your whole argument fall?
But I really enjoyed it, and I'm curious to see what other topics they have for lectures. I'm definitely gonna check it out again.
I'm definitely pulling up to a couple of those.
I want to.
This is not an ad.
This is not an ad, but I'm really interested in like the other topics that they had or that they're gonna have in the future. So if you're in the city and you're trying to find something politically, you're trying to become more politically knowledgeable.
I don't think
check
it's always
out-
politics. It's just random topics
No, I
on
think it's
different.
politics. She's the only one that she was saying she's the only one that teaches this thing at that specific bar, and like it's mainly political stuff. So it's
Oh.
political topics most of the time. So, yeah, if you're into politics or you're trying to get into politics, or you just want to know what's going on around you, check out lectures on tap.
And you don't feel like digesting all that like long ass speeches.
Yeah.
And you just want to have an entertaining understanding of it. Yeah, pull up.
And discussions with the people around you, because it's like the point of the event is to ask questions after the lecture and interact with the people around you. Even though right after that the lecture finished, everybody just dipped. But granted, it started snowing after, so I can understand why.
Yeah.
But like everybody just got up and dipped. There was no like interaction with like each other. There was no like discussions with like the audience. It was just
Yeah, I was just trying to catch the train. I wanted to stay a little bit longer and be like, yo, let's talk about this.
I mean, we talk about it a little bit later, but yeah. Anyways, Lectures on Tap, Event Bryant.
Not an ad.
What else happened this weekend?
That's a great question. What did happen this weekend? I feel like nothing important happened.
I digress. I
I don't think anything serious happened.
a bunch of major moves happened.
I don't think anything crazy
A bunch of
happened.
people got fired and hired.
It's like normal stuff.
A bunch of people some people got 30 years in jail. A lot of stuff.
Who got 30 years in jail?
You want to get into it? Since we're on the topic of New York, this drill rapper called K Flock. You know how in 2023?
Can you name me a song?
Can I stick to the point?
No, I just need to know who K Flock is.
He's one of those New York rappers.
I know, but like
those YNs from New York that you know how you
yo,
talk,
he
you
has
listen
to have a song for me to
you
be
don't
talking
listen to
about.
the radio?
Not really.
Okay, I'm sure you've heard. I
I know that's what I'm trying to say. Like,
haven't
I
heard
have had to
you
heard
heard the
something
song.
for me to be
Let
talking.
me play a snippet.
I've heard something like that.
He's from the drill scene.
Yes, I know. I've
out of
heard
New
that
York.
same exact
And
drill
he's been-
song.
He's like collab with hell of other New York artists.
Also, they're just the new guy in the drill
And
scene.
He's also known for his voice, that aggressive way of like.
Yeah, no,
rapping.
yeah,
So,
that goes well with drill.
yeah, he got 30 years in jail.
Well, I'd assume he's living his raps. So, what is the surprise here? What's so surprising?
He's so young. That's the thing.
Well, did you hear what he's saying? Do you hear what the words that are coming out of his mouth?
He reminds me of like.
Do you think about that when you hear the words coming out of his mouth?
He reminds me of TK, and I'll take it. Also disappeared off the face of the planet by doing some heinous shit.
Yeah.
He's in jail forever now.
Yeah,
Like-
get these thugs off the street. It sucks. It sucks that they're talented, but get these niggas off the
Menaces
street.
off the streets. It's sad. Why can't you just cap in your raps? I'm sure if you were capping, nobody would care. People would bump your
But
song.
they live in that life.
Who cares?
I mean,
Was Kanye living all his raps? No.
well, Kanye also went to school, so it's not the same.
Wait. Are you trying to say that if they had stayed in school, they wouldn't be in jail right now? Is that the message you're saying?
Yes, actually, because you wouldn't have to kill somebody.
Oh man, it's sad to see like young people like
But
that.
at the same time, the schools are trash in the areas, probably, so that's what causes this.
There's a bunch of other factors.
I don't know if the school's not good. Then
I feel like-
what are the high odds?
I feel like high rates of poverty, definitely.
There's 100 factors.
That's what I said. So I wouldn't just blame it on the schools because I went to school in New York for a period of time. I did what? I did 7th grade all the way to 10th grade.
You
in
can't
New York.
like blame all of New York because
So I feel like there was a bunch of resources to like, help me succeed. I was in the Bronx, by the way. So, hey, I'm not going to speak too bad on the New York school system, but it's not the best, but it just, I feel like there's other factors that are way more important than what school offers in New York, because I feel like the main point of like school is just to like, they encourage the students to try their best to put them on the right path. I saw a lot of students that were like, not wanting to be there, had a whole other agenda than learning, and the school never gave up on them. Like they kept trying to like steer them on the right path, but sometimes these other factors just pull them
no,
away.
those are factors. I'm saying there's a bunch of factors. I'm saying that's another factor. And also, that's one area. That's an anecdotal. You don't know how it is in every other place in the
Sure,
country.
you're right. I haven't been to every
Yeah.
school in New York City, but for the most part, I feel like that's what's going on. But
I do too, but why do we get these K flocks?
bro started making raps about stuff he was doing in the streets.
Well,
blew
yeah.
up, and kept doing the nefarious shit he was doing in the street.
And that's
Got locked up,
That's
and now
that's the crazy part because I think like when it comes to gangster rap and just versus drill rap,
Mm-hmm.
I think one is like the point is we're doing this to get out of the hood. We're doing this to get the money. Drill rap just feels like I'm killing my ops because I'm killing my ops. Like I'm just doing this shit because I like to do this shit. And I'm just like, the point is to get out of that.
True.
If you're getting it for money, like,
And I also feel like their fans kind of pressure them to continue living that kind of life.
I mean,
If you see
I don't even.
debates,
It's
if
the
you see the
fans.
debates online, right? It's like, oh, you're not really like that. You're not really like that. You're rapping about all this shit, but you're not really like that.
Yeah, but what fans are
So,
those?
What do you mean? What fans are those?
What kind of fans are those?
What are you trying to say?
I'm just saying, what kind of fans is like, yo, he ain't really like that? Like, what kind of fans really be saying all that for the drill rappers?
I don't follow. You gotta.
I'm just saying, what kind of fans say, like, people that are in that situation or out of that situation?
both sides.
Do you think so?
Yeah,
Oh.
I think both. There's some. Look at academics. He built a whole career off of like reporting what goes on in the streets and clowning people on if they're like that or not. When bro knows nothing about that life, so I can make the same argument for like, yeah, there's a bunch of people that don't know what the fuck's going on in the street, and fuel the narrative, or that artist is not like that, or that artist is like pussy or whatever the fuck. So like, yeah, it goes on both sides. So I'm not even gonna spend too much time on that.
Yeah, true. But I'm saying, what pushes it? The instigators.
Yeah, it's just they just some rap fans like
No, drill rap fans. I don't know about rap fans. All right, drill rap is this whole separate.
a section of like the drill fan base want to live vicariously through the artists and the lyrics.
Yeah.
So again, they influence those narratives of such and such is not like that, such and such is like that. And you have the other fan base who is actually involved in the streets and relate to whatever the fuck that person is rapping about. So they also instigate that narrative. So like I said, both sides.
Okay.
But my point is, you were right. The point is to like make it out of the hood and not continue to live this way. But unfortunately, these young guys just completely get lost in the sauce and continue to do these nefarious shit when they're making hell of money. Like, you don't have to hang out in freaking Brooklyn anymore in the hood. Not saying don't go back to give to your community, but like, you don't have to partake into whatever the fuck your friends are doing, or like, you made it. Like, you have to just follow that narrow path. You gotta keep making music. You don't have to live the fucking lyrics.
I don't know. I feel like some of that's just like ingrained. So
And
that's part
some
of
of
it.
them have big homies too that unfortunately see that the money is coming in and talk in their ears to, like, you know, funnel
Well,
that
then
money.
there's those factors.
Funnel that money towards nefarious shit. So like, it's a whole it's a whole other world. And some of their big homies also fund these young niggas fucking careers. You know what I mean? They pay for studio sessions. They like invest in them. So like, they feel like they have to give back to them too. So
Well, that's different. That's an investment.
It's another factor that has to be talked about. So
That's a factor in
yeah,
investments.
like, it's just a sad case. You know, you don't want to see young guys going to jail so young for the rest of their life, like over some dumb street stuff.
I agree, but
just-
it's not go. This ain't gonna be. This isn't the first one, and it's probably not gonna be the last one
Yeah, I mean, you're right, but
for a long time.
yeah. Anyways, prayers to all parties.
So all parties involved.
Prayers to K-Flock, even though you did that shit, bro. I have no sympathy for you. Like, you did all that nefarious shit, bro. All you had to do was sit down, bro.
What other rapper news is
Like-
going on?
A certain show got canceled. Hot 97 fired Ebro.
Oh yeah, Ebro. Damn. R.I.P. That
Uh,
era was a.
The era. Okay,
They were pretty
we're
good.
gonna talk about this, right?
They were pretty
The
good.
era of gatekeeping is
Gone.
gone. like this.
The radio bosses are
The
gone.
radio bosses are gone. Freaking Funk Flex also show is done.
Funk Flex is out of here.
Funk Flex is out of here. Ebro is out of there. The last one standing, in my opinion,
Is the Breakfast Club.
Breakfast Club.
And
And
they just
wait. We're gonna talk about them first, but let's talk about the Ebro situation first.
let's talk about how growing up it was hot in Power 105.
Yep.
Ebro versus Breakfast Club for
And
such a
Funk
long time
Flex was
as
thrown
a
in
kid,
there.
and Funk Flex. But I was just like, yo, that's crazy. And to look now, I'm like, damn, one of them clearly won.
Definitely. And I don't want to say that like I've mixed feelings, right? Because I don't like seeing people losing their jobs.
Yeah.
Like, especially people with so much cultural impact, such as Ebro and his crew, right? But at the same time, I'm happy that gatekeeping is dead, because there's so many artists out there that are talented that had a shot, that deserved a shot, right? That these institutions, these radio hosts, these radio personalities never gave a look to, because they felt like it wasn't hip hop or whatever the fuck. They felt like they shouldn't freaking make it. You know what I mean? So I have mixed feelings about this situation. What do you think?
Well, like you, I don't like to see someone lose their job, but I'm sure Ebro will be fine. He can make a new show.
Yeah, they definitely gonna pivot online, because honestly,
Yeah, the
radio
online is
radio
radio's
is really
dead.
dead. They're gonna pivot. Ebro is gonna have an audience somewhere. You know?
There's still an audience out there.
Yeah,
so.
but the traditional gatekeeping aspect
It's
of
just-
hip hop is
but-
just gone.
But yeah, it's gone. But it's just something new now. The
Explain.
Apple, Spotify, they're the new gatekeepers. No, they
I can see where you're going with that, right?
but they are.
I can see where you're going with that, but like I feel like nowadays it's way easier to go like viral with your music.
No, viral.
If you have actual talent.
No. I'm talking about the music's one thing. Getting it marketed is different. Like
I
if you have the
disagree.
music and it's marketed, but no one's playing the music on
I disagree.
Spotify.
We literally had the whole era of people blowing up off of SoundCloud without no backing from any big labels or any like gatekeepers. Or
When was the
something.
last SoundCloud rapper blew up?
You mean okay? I can.
Who's the last SoundCloud rapper that's still relevant right now?
Lil Uzi Vert.
No.
21
No. Who's the most recent SoundCloud in the last 5 years? No, 2 years.
Doechii.
She wasn't a SoundCloud rapper. She was signed to TDE. Get out of here.
Before she was signed to TDE, she was uploading shit on YouTube and SoundCloud. What are you talking about?
Yeah, then TDE came through.
I mean, obviously, all of them get swiped up after they blow up.
Yeah.
So, I give an example. Don't just move the goalpost because I give an example. She's recent.
All right, who else?
No, don't do that. Don't do that. You asked for what?
I'm asking for another.
That's still relevant. Mm,
How many TikTok people have blown up?
I don't have one off the top of my head, but I'm sure the audience can chime in on that in the comment section.
The point I was trying to make is that the gatekeepers are just moving. If those go, the old guard's dying, the new people are coming in.
And my point is that the new,
So which is really just the old people still just reshaping the board.
I feel like the new form of gatekeeping, which you mean is like label backing, right? Is that's what you're trying to say, right?
It's not even label backing. It's just money backing. Who's backing this by with money? It takes money to make an artist blow up.
That's true, but my point is that the point of entry. You know how back in the day, right? There was no SoundCloud. There was no I'm just gonna post my shit online.
Yeah, I mean there kind of was, but there wasn't.
There wasn't. You had to know A&Rs. You had to know radio people. You had to have your CDs all over the place.
Before,
And hope-
are you talking
and hope
before
for some
TuneCore?
and hope for somebody to pick it up and like it and send it to somebody on the radio.
Yeah, before digital.
The point of entry is super low now. You
Well,
understand? And you can bypass those gatekeepers if you have enough fans backing you.
Yeah, but do you know why they're gatekeepers? Because the point of entry has been flooded. Anybody could jump in
But
here.
there have been gatekeepers before the point of entry was flooded. That's the point I'm trying to say.
The point of entry is easier today. Anyone can put up music.
which is a good thing.
You don't need anybody. You could just put in your own money and put in your own
Which
stuff.
is a good thing.
Yeah. So the gatekeepers are kind of irrelevant now.
I agree. My point.
Unless you're
Is that-
trying to reach a certain thing.
My point is that Dave gatekept artists that should have made it.
Define made it.
Commercial success.
But commercial success is its own political game.
Explain.
How many people? Well, if it's like generally, like, but when's the last big hit? Who's the last biggest hit that we've had like in a while that changed everything, that were completely independent?
Chance.
Coloring Book.
Acid rap.
How long ago was that?
That was
I'm talking about in the past 5 years.
okay. You gotta put more timelines on this because, like, in the last 5 years, fully independent. I can name one artist that's fully independent right now. Honestly, they're all with some big label.
So, but how many independent artists are there? Russ is the only person that's really like that.
Yeah, Russ is always honestly. All right, I don't even want to throw shade at Russ. Right? I've never met a person in real life that told me that they're a Russ fan. Never.
Well,
But apparently, bro has hella fans and is selling hella music.
he is,
How come I never met one of his fans?
because you don't move in. I like Russ.
Okay, but never mind. Alright, I guess I met one Russ fan.
I listen to some of the tracks,
Okay,
but
yeah,
he
Russ
be putting
he's
all on
putting
his
in
own
work. He's putting in
with
work.
his team, independent.
He is making money, and he's one thing I like about Russ too. Right, he's showing other artists the blueprint. He's not like withholding information. He's super open about his process, and like I love that. I love artists like that. So,
Yeah.
but shout out to Russ. Anyways, gatekeeping is dead, and
So I don't think it matters. Everything's just changing. Streaming's gonna destroy music.
you have all these controversial thoughts that you never really dive deep into.
I
Just
mean,
make these claims.
it is, but
How so?
touring's gonna save it.
Streaming is gonna kill music, but touring is gonna save it.
Yeah, because you want to see your favorite artist
Okay.
in concert, right? Like
Nobody
if
wants-
Frank was pulling up to New Jersey, how much are you paying for those tickets? And he's gonna perform.
I would pay a decent amount of money to see Frank Ocean,
Okay,
but that's because I'm fortunate enough to be able to afford it.
listen,
Most people can't buy concert tickets.
we're not
nowadays.
going to this concert ticket. That's
No,
what
no,
scam.
no, no, we have to because you're making claims like, oh, touring is gonna save music.
Yeah, wait,
How is
wait.
it gonna save music when people can't afford to go to freaking concerts?
Gene, but there are still people packed out in those shows. So there are some people who can afford it. Meaning that someone's gonna pay.
This reminds me of the situation with Burna Boy when he was like, "Yo, I don't want no broke fans." You remember that?
I saw that. And
Like,
that's
brother,
kind of
I don't want
a
no broke fans. You gotta be able to pay for that fucking ticket. Bro,
yeah, you gotta support my lifestyle. I made this banger music for you.
bro. Anyways,
I
I don't know. I don't know if I agree with your take on how touring is gonna save music.
No,
but
that's-
streaming is gonna kill it. I don't know about that.
What do you mean? They get paid nothing in streaming.
I know they don't get paid.
So why do you think the prices are going up? Because streaming is fucking killing them.
I look at streaming as like in like a way to like
Listen to the music.
no streaming. I look at streaming numbers as like marketing, if that makes sense. Because if I have like let me paint a picture. If I have like high streaming numbers, right, as an artist, right, that gives me the leverage to go to these big companies, right, and be like, oh, look at me, look how many people listen to me on a monthly basis. I can turn that into money for both you and me.
That
Let's
means-
work together.
It's-
You know what I mean? Like I can, for example, I can pull up to like, let's say I have 2 million monthly listeners on Spotify, right? I can pull up to Walmart and be like, yo, Walmart, let me make a jingle for you for like your advertisement. or
yeah,
some
like
shit
Pusha T.
that. Let me make a jingle for you for your advertisement. Look how many people listen to me on a monthly basis. That's potential buyers of your shit. So let's work together. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't think artists nowadays
Potential buyers? What do you mean?
potential shoppers, potential anything that if you want to sell them to sell whatever to my fans, this is potentially the amount of fans I have on a monthly basis.
But just because you see streaming numbers doesn't mean you see real people. Just because you have there are artists that no one knows that have millions of streams.
You're right.
They can't move
but
product.
I'm saying it's a valuable like
But it's only
metric to have.
But can you put those numbers in seats? Can you put that same number, 3 million, in a seat for your show?
Obviously, no, because we see artists blowing up online, and that doesn't translate to real.
So how is it going to translate to them?
I'm saying in certain spaces.
No, I'm saying
you can definitely market your.
No, I agree with you. I agree with you.
The podcast. If we average freaking 5 million views every episode, right?
Yeah.
We can go to companies and be like, "Yo, look how many eyes we have on the episode basis. Let's work together." On whatever the fuck you want, they'll look at those numbers and be like, yeah, I mean, we should, like, you know, they'll look at those numbers to, like, kind of value us.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
I feel like streaming numbers, even though streaming doesn't pay artists a lot, it's definitely, like, valuable to them.
But you got to get those numbers.
Why do you think people bought?
But you got to get those numbers.
Yeah, sure, but exactly, again...
No, botting.
People bought. People inflaming their numbers because it makes them look good and it opens doors for them.
True, but then when you can't stay in that door,
you fall off definitely. But if you know how to move right and market right, you can stay relevant for a long time. Look at Ice Spice. Ice Spice is signing deals with fucking Nickelodeon and fucking making jingles for Nickelodeon movies. For the latest,
nah, I'm not gonna lie.
Like,
that shit was hilarious when it came out.
She's making big moves. How many people goes to Ice Spice concerts? She always canceling shows because she can't sell enough tickets. But look at the big shit she's doing.
I agree.
Definitely, streaming numbers. It's like all about popularity. If you're popular enough, you can definitely earn a lot of money. No matter if you don't sell enough tickets or like. People don't actually show up to your shows. She's a prime example of that. She drops an album, that shit goes negative platinum. But she's always relevant. She's always working with these companies. She's always, still relevant in the industry. You know what I mean?
Hey, so, wait. That's cool and all, right? That's so crazy. But what were we talking about? Music, right? What did you go? Triple negative platinum?
Yeah.
That means the music's bad. We're talking about I want good music as a consumer.
Music is bad, true, but like it's still popular.
That's cool. What does that have to do? Yo, shout out to her. Get that bag. I want an artist with some music being put out.
You told me this once on here, right?
If Frank was putting out garbage, listen. But getting the bag, would you be like, yeah?
Listen, you told me this once on this podcast. You repeated yourself multiple times. Good music is out there for you to find it if you're really looking for it. You said that.
I agree.
So,
but I want that good music to be paid.
You want that good music to be paid?
Get paid.
To get paid?
Yeah.
I mean, that's up to the consumer, right? That's up to the consumer to go find that good music and make it popular.
That's up to the system of the industry to make sure that everyone gets paid.
That's impossible. Not everybody can make it.
What do you mean? If they have a fan base, they should be making money.
People that have a fan base are making money.
No, I know, but like off of other things, I just think that streaming shouldn't be a cent per freaking stream. They should get a higher cut so that people who are just living off their music can still make off the music and not have to do multiple things.
I understand what you're saying.
But that's the whole label trap, so.
I understand what you're saying, but in this digital age, right? I don't see how streaming, right, can make more money than it is making right now.
No, it's making...
Like, it's making money, but like, okay, if your point is like, oh, these big corporations take a way more cut than like the artists, I can understand what you're saying. Yeah. But if you're saying streaming as a whole, like, is not making enough, I'm gonna counter and say that. I mean, it's really difficult for it to make more than what it's making right now because we live in a digital age. Everybody can get whatever the fuck they want if they know where to look. So the fact that streaming is actually even making money is a positive thing. Doc?
It should make more.
It should make more.
They get a bunch of money from all those artists. What did Drake want? $1 billion for his contract? How much do you think Universal made? How much? When you think about the lottery, right? How much money do you think they have to just be giving out $1 billion?
Way more. Because a lot of people buy those tickets.
So
I get what you mean, but that's a bad analogy for to compare it to streaming, though.
the streaming companies are making this much, and they're like, you know what? Piece it to them. Give it to the peasants.
You know what? We can agree to disagree, but speaking of streaming, right? You know how last week I was going off of Netflix and
Yeah,
oh
for no
my
reason,
God. They're
attacking them.
They're making more moves.
Yeah, shout out
They're
to Netflix.
stepping into the music space and the podcast space, acquiring the Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
So, starting in 2026, video format. You know how the Breakfast Club has the video interviews on YouTube.
That's gonna be on Netflix now.
That's gonna be Netflix exclusive now. And I'm thinking with Netflix backing, right? With Netflix money, we're about to see all the biggest stars now on freaking the Breakfast Club.
True, that's crazy.
That's gonna be crazy.
So the Breakfast Club is still here to stay. RP, bro. The Breakfast Club is here.
Yeah, which is very.
So yeah, so
interesting.
stop talking shit about Netflix.
I mean,
Like if CJ unmuted on there.
I don't care.
If
I'm
the
still
deal-
gonna talk shit.
I mean, if the deal and money's right, but we got to get there. We got to show them these numbers.
I don't-
You heard that, guys? Show them these numbers.
I don't know how to feel about this. I sound like a contrarian, but I really don't know how to feel.
You are a contrarian. What are you talking?
I don't know how to feel about this. I mean, I see the positives, and I also
Bro just wants to be mad.
I'm not mad. I'm just like
You just want to be mad. You just want to be like, yeah, they fucking changing shit. Netflix is the new takeover. They been
know.
chilling, being like Netflix and chill, Netflix and this, Netflix got that, best streaming service. Now they're about to make some moves. They're like, all right, we up here now. We got enough popularity. You said if you're popular enough, you can win anything. So Netflix is pulling up.
I feel like it's a great idea to have my movies and my favorite podcasts on one platform, but at the same time, I don't like monopolies. So that's my problem.
So you like to have everything in one place to grab it, but you don't like monopolies.
I'm a walking contradiction. I know.
You don't like everything in one, but you don't like everything in one.
Like I said, I'm a walking contradiction. How do you feel about it? Before I even talk, how do you feel about it?
Hey man, instead of paying 7 different companies,
It was free though. The Breakfast Club content was free on YouTube.
it's still
Wasn't
free.
paying for shit.
Is it not going to be free on? Oh yeah, it's
I
exclusive.
just told you the video interviews are gonna be exclusive to Netflix behind the paywall now.
You think Netflix is safe from piracy? Anyway,
I mean, when it comes to podcasts, I think it would be pretty safe. Where else is it gonna be uploading? Movies, I can get. Movies, you can open your phone and watch whatever the heck you want. If it's just like Patreon,
yeah.
it's pretty locked down. When when the Joe Budden podcast posts on an episode on Patreon, when I tried. I'm sorry. I tried to pirate. I'm saying to myself. I tried to look for those Patreon exclusive episodes. I cannot find them anywhere at all.
They don't. Patreon's pretty locked down.
So
Speaking of Patreon, it's coming soon.
so when Netflix
It's not.
decides to lock down the Breakfast Club interviews, like something like that, you're not gonna find that shit anywhere. You're gonna have to, if you want to watch that shit, you're gonna have to drop the $17 a month to be able to access that. So yeah, I mean,
Well, yeah.
they're taking away something that was free and that was part of the culture. I mean,
Yeah, pay for it.
Whenever a big interview drops on the Breakfast Club, it's like it's an event in the culture. I feel.
Now you got to pay for
A
it.
lot of people tap in. Now
Guess
you gotta
what?
pay for it.
Yo, you have to pay for everything.
But
You want
at the
something
same
cool,
time-
gotta pay for
At
it.
the same time, I
I'm
can
just-
understand the business move because like radio is dying, so they gotta get funding somehow. They gotta keep relevant somehow. So in order to carry on the Breakfast Club, I see why this is the next step. I see why this is the next move to make. So
Yeah.
I see both sides. I just have mixed feelings. That's all, and it's okay.
No, it's not.
I'm gonna validate my own feelings first. It is okay.
It's not okay, Gene. Don't be mad. Don't be contrarian for no
I'm not.
reason.
I'm not contrarian for no reason though.
Everything
You know-
should no. There's no war in Boston, say, and you don't get that reference, but it's okay.
I think I'm too young to like get that reference. But
Young whippersnappers not knowing.
on the topic of contrarian, I was reading comments on YouTube. I mean on TikTok, and people cook me every week. They be like, sometimes
Yo, they come through.
they
Yo,
hate
I
my
shout out to
takes,
them.
bro. They be like, yo, this guy. I was liking some comments, just laughing at him. Like, yo, dang, bro, I need to chill, bro. Dang.
Yo, when they shoot their shots, I'm like, yo, that's hilarious.
There, somebody was mad about my thought process a few weeks ago. Remember when I was like, "Oh, it's hard to change your way of thinking and stuff like that."
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw those. That
people
was funny.
were mad, bro. People were like, "Yo, what is this bro talking about?
What is bro talking
do
about? It
Just wake up and do it." I'm like,
was
Bro.
like, yo, what are you talking about? Get that dumb. I was just like, damn, nigga, relax.
exactly, chill. Oof.
Everybody ain't you.
Exactly. Everybody ain't you. The world doesn't function on your beliefs and stuff. Speaking of that, the best transition. Kai Cenat decided to open up about his mental health on social media.
Yeah,
And
so
we're gonna listen to it and have some thoughts because I feel like this is an important, relevant discussion to have.
Okay.
What happened? Come on, let's do that, and then we're gonna do anime time. Be done. What happened? What did you do? All right.
Hello, everybody. I'm currently on my laptop right now, and I appreciate everybody who's been sending me birthday wishes, as today is my birthday. So I felt like it was the perfect day to be transparent and honest with you guys. A few days ago, I spread awareness on mental health and how important it is to take care of yourself. And honestly, for the past few months, I've been struggling with mental health out of self-doubt and fright of pursuing goals that I really want to achieve. And the reason I've really been in my head is because
I want to pause to say something, right?
Wait, why are you
Wait,
pausing
wait.
it? I have to edit.
Hold on. I just have some thoughts, right? First of all, this feels like he's reading a script. I don't
Can
wanna
we
sound-
get to the end
I don't
of
want to
it?
sound like a hater, but
Bro, can we get to the end of it before we jump in?
Let's go.
just wanted to do more. I've gained to realize that I'm a true creator and I'm very passionate about creating. And I have other goals and things that I just want to achieve and do more of. And I would love to show you guys what I've been working on for the past few months through my more personal page, which is KC3 Hidden. I am going to go private soon on that page, so whoever gets in, but I just want to let you guys know that sometimes it is important to take care of your mental health, and honestly, it's been getting better. It has, but out of frustration and fear, I just been in my head for some reason. I never had this feeling before, but I want it to be known that I truly want to create. And I don't know if I'm getting mature or I'm just looking things at a broad point of view, but I am so passionate about creating in general, and I'm excited to show you guys what's going on. Thank you.
So
Yo, the mental health rollout is great.
people are gonna kill me for this take, right? But fuck it, I'm already hated anyway. This is great and all, but I feel what? I
Welcome,
came into-
everybody. All right, continue. Go. Let me hear your take. Let me hear it.
This is great and all, but this feels like using mental health to create anticipation for a rollout. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But again, I'm not gonna be
So
that
you're
guy.
saying that someone can't just be really about their mental health and also have a rollout at the same time
I'm
for
not
something
gonna
that
be
they've been
guy.
working
I'm not
on
gonna be that guy. I can also understand that.
and
Hold on.
having some,
Can I finish making my
parent
thought?
transparency to let them know.
I'm not gonna be that guy because I can also understand that when stuff is going great in your life, right? That's when sometimes you be the most depressed. That's when sometimes your mind fucks with you. So I can
Yep.
understand where he's coming from too. Because Kai has had a great 2025.
Yeah, he's been
All
killing
those
it all year.
accomplishments, everything that he achieved so far is amazing and legendary. And honestly, I don't see how somebody's gonna top it next year, but we'll see. But I can see that when sometimes like everything is going good in your life, that's when self-doubt come into play. That's when you
Yeah, I
start
see
feeling
that,
like
yeah.
a fraud. That's when like your mind just starts messing with you. So my hater hat out of the way, I can see why he would share something like this. Like I can see why he would speak up about this because it's real shit. Like I've experienced that before. Like
Yeah.
I'm sure you have too.
I have.
Like being like
Shit's going great, and you're like,
being fearful
whoa.
of the future, not knowing your direction, doubting your work, doubting your abilities.
Yeah, like you said, that imposter syndrome.
Yeah,
that comes
imposter
in.
syndrome. It's real. It's real. So, shout out to him for sharing this with us. But hey, I'm still gonna have some contrary thoughts on whatever. issue
Shout
we
out to
discuss.
Kai. That was pretty cool. I'm interested to see what he's been hiding and working
Yeah,
on.
I'm
What is
interested to
this?
see
What is he talking about?
What rollout, bro, is anticipated?
Bro's about to drop the next banger of the year.
I'm curious to see what it's gonna be, honestly. So,
Yeah.
but shout out to guys on that.
Shout out to Kai.
But yeah, this week has been pretty chill.
He won the Streamies Awards. Didn't he win the Streamer Award?
Yes, sorry. I wanted to talk about that too. Thanks for bringing that up. The Stream Awards were so cringe, bro.
I didn't see that shit.
Oh my god, the amount of clips that I've seen,
I see
the
them.
amount of interactions that I've seen. There's one interaction I wanted to highlight, right?
I've
So
seen,
there's this
like-
streamer called Iron Mouse. She's a VTuber,
Oh, I saw that
and
clip.
she attended the Stream Awards virtually as a VTuber. So somebody was carrying like an iPad of her just talking and interacting with people. So she had an interaction with Ray from the Kai Cenat group and Rakai from the Kai Cenat group.
I saw the
And
clip.
She was talking about how she was uncomfortable, she was shaking, and Ray and Kai were being rude and inappropriate and stuff like that. I watched the whole interaction. First
Oh
thing-
yeah, so yeah.
First
I
thing
think
that
it's-
Ray and Rakai said when they saw her, it was like, "Oh, you're so legendary! Like you're so you're so great! Like blah blah." And then eventually they started making jokes. Ray was like, "Oh, what do you look like in real life?" And she said, "I'm ugly, duh. What do you think I hide behind this?" In jest, right?
Yeah.
And then they just kept interacting, and it was an innocent interaction. Fast forward a couple of days later, that lady makes a whole stream about, "Oh, I was so uncomfortable. I was shaking in my boots at home while I was interacting with them." Oh, I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? What type of social awkwardness, freaking social weirdness am I witnessing? Like, you wasn't even at the event.
What do you mean social weirdness? They're not at the event. They're of course there's. You think if they were social, they wouldn't be there
Bro.
physically?
All right, maybe I'm ignorant, right? The fact that she was explaining how like uncomfortable and anxiety feel she was feeling while playing a character and attending an event virtually and having nobody know what she looks like in real life, yet she's making it seem like Kai and Ray were like assaulting her or like doing some weird shit. Like, I'm like, dang, what this new wave shit? I don't get it.
Listen.
I don't understand.
That's that VTuber
Like-
outside persona, not real
And then
person. Like
I saw
that I don't
her
understand.
fans defending her in the comments.
Of course
section. I'm
they're
like,
fans are gonna
bro,
defend.
you guys really don't go out. You guys are the stereotype. I get it now. You guys are the basement dwellers. You guys actually exist.
Yeah. What?
And
You didn't
the
think they
fact-
existed?
Oh my god. It's all fun and jokes until you see them.
Oh.
That's when I'm like, oh wow,
It's
you
all
guys are.
fun and jokes when you see them and after you see them. Like
I'm like,
doesn't-
wow, you
bro.
guys are real humans just like me, huh?
there's a lot of people out there, man.
You guys breathe the same air I do. Anyways, that's an anecdote I wanted to talk about. Also, some of the jokes during the awards itself kind of fell flat on their faces. Freaking that one joke about Kai Cenat being related to Diddy, like, and then
I heard something about that.
the overall like just
I was just like, that's weird.
it was terrible. And they got called out on their jokes too by one of Kai's boys.
Well,
He literally was like, "Yo, if you're gonna crack jokes, make it funny." Like, and then everybody was like, "Yo." So yeah, that whole event was weird. But Kai won. India Love kind of like got booed off stage because she shouted out DDG and Rakai, and they should have won an award, but they didn't.
aren't they dating?
A bunch of
Aren't they dating?
Hey,
Aren't they something?
there's something. Anyways, but yeah, she got booed off stage. A bunch of stuff happened at that award, and it made me realize that the whole streaming community is very interesting.
Hey man, it's just another
Say the
form of
Very
entertainment.
interesting people.
It's just, I feel like this is what artists would do if big labels were controlling them.
I mean, you're right. Look at the boy. The boy be doing some cringe shit sometimes.
Did you hear the new song?
You see some pictures of the one with 21 Savage?
No.
Honestly, this is the first Drake drop that I didn't care for. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie.
Mr.
I didn't even hear the song. I listen to everything this guy dropped. Even if I don't want to, I listen to it because it's so like it's fed to me so much. This one, I haven't heard it beep because it's not on my timeline. It's not being fed to me like it used to be. It's weird.
I heard it.
But I'm gonna check it out.
I think that take a little more time off. I get it was 21's album actually.
I seen the.
I didn't
Iceman
hear that.
Cover.
I didn't hear the 21 album song yet.
I seen the Iceman cover. People were roasting
Is
it.
it
I don't know if
out?
it was AI. Or,
I don't. That's probably AI.
but people were roasting the fuck out of that cover.
He's
when
not
it came
dropping right now. Actually, it's winter, so he might drop in the beginning of the year.
out. We'll see.
Well, but I don't know, man. We'll see.
Anyways, before we end this episode, you guys know that we have to to jump into anime time because
It's
apparently
anime
you
time.
guys love this and it goes viral every time we talk about anime. So,
I lied.
what do you got for me? Actually, I have it. I'm the conductor today of anime time. This week's topics for anime time is pretty tame.
Have you? What have you been watching? Have you been watching any anime at all?
I finished My Hero.
All right, you've been talking about My Hero for the past 5 months, and I
That's the
don't
only-
care.
That's the only thing I've been watching. What do you want me to say?
It's trash.
It ended and it's over now. And
It's garbage.
the anime ending is better than the manga. I'm gonna say for sure.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like they added more.
I haven't
and,
been
like,
watching anything anyway. I've been watching Ishiro.
What is that?
I told you about it earlier.
Oh, that weird.
It's like a battle royale giant new character of the week that's broken as fuck, and then you just it connects the story at the same time because it's just countries fighting over power and all these powerful creatures walking around.
I'll check it out. I'm gonna binge a bunch of shows once they complete this season. I'm gonna binge Gachi Akuta. I'm gonna binge.
I might get into that. I see a lot about it. It just hasn't pulled me.
I mean, from what I've heard, it's great.
Yeah, I know I've heard that, but it's just like it's not pulling me.
Did you watch the first episode? So how's it gonna pull you if you haven't seen
I've seen
it?
clips. The clips usually get me.
It's not the same thing, honestly.
I will watch the first episode. That whole Lord of Mysteries, I just fell off like straight hard. But I will continue it because it is interesting because it's weird.
Yeah, I'm gonna binge that as well. One thing I completely dropped, and I take everything back I said about it, is One Punch Man season 3.
I thought it was gonna be the summer Hikari died.
No, that's been dropped since like mid-year. I'm gonna get back to it at some point though, but it's been confirmed for season 2, so
Oh,
yeah. But yeah,
One Punch season 2, 3 is
One
that
Punch Man
bad?
Season 3 is
I mean, I
It's
saw
worse.
Goro slide.
It's like it gets worse every single episode.
Maybe
And
they're
at this
saving
point-
up. They're saving all the budget for the last episode.
No, bro, it's bad, bro. It's super bad. And honestly, it's not the animator's fault. It's the studio's fault.
Yeah, but how's the story?
Chris, I'm not even joking. This level of
You alright?
animation ruins the fucking story because iconic moments from the manga, right, are so poorly like animated.
So
and
they got Seven Deadly
depicted.
Sins,
What do you mean 7 Deadly Sins?
7 Deadly Frames.
Oh yeah, they did. They did got 7 Deadly Frames. It's actually worse.
Damn.
It's worse. It's that bad.
Then like the Escanor
Like-
fight.
People, yes, it's worse than that. People are not even. I thought people like in the beginning of the season, right? I thought, oh, you guys are exaggerating. I was the one defending these niggas. I was the one here, like, yo, stop the hate, yo, just stop it. Now I'm like, yo, I can't defend you no more because I see it for myself, and yeah.
Okay.
So, but aside from that, I haven't been watching anything else. You, aside from that Ishiro show.
No.
All right, so
Ain't nothing compelling enough for me
Free
to
Rent is
come in
coming
here.
back in January, so I'm
Free
excited.
Rent is coming back.
Literally next month. JJK is coming back next month.
JJK Free Rent.
2026 about
2026 is about to be
peak.
lit.
Oh my god, bro.
But you know what is going great? Genshin's next arc is about to drop. I'm also been reading Boruto.
I
And
heard people
Boruto
are
is going
upset
crazy.
about the new leaks of Boruto and people are dropping the manga because of the leaks.
Well, people are stupid. And Boruto's about to go crazy. I don't care what they're saying.
All right, since we don't watch much right now, I have two discussions topics like you like to present to me at the end of every episode.
Explain to me what these topics are.
So one says, wake up as Gojo in the Naruto world or wake up as Kakashi in the Jujutsu world. Which one would you pick?
Damn, that's a tough. That's actually really hard because if I wake up as Gojo in Naruto's world, I have a huge advantage. But that advantage gets crept as soon as we get to the higher tiers. But if I wake up as Kakashi, I'm
fooling
pretty
everybody.
up there. There ain't nobody fucking with me. But there still can be people that will fuck with you. On like,
With hacks, you mean? Hacks?
if he's caught off guard. If you're caught off guard. I mean, you could say the same thing for Gojo in the Naruto world.
I mean,
But nah, you're still top tier in Kakashi as Kakashi in JJK. But which Kakashi? War Arc Kakashi? Double MS Kakashi?
I think-
Or Hokage
I
Kakashi?
think even War Art, Kakashi can blitz everybody in the verse.
No, War Arc Kakashi's cooking everyone.
Like, even, I feel like base Kakashi from early Shippuden can smoke everybody in the verse.
I don't know, man. Actually, yeah.
So, like, I would definitely rather wake up as Kakashi in the Jujutsu world. It's like pretty much dropping Kakashi in the real world.
I don't know. Cursed spirits have some.
They have some destruction abilities, but like,
They have some cool abilities, but yeah, nah.
I'm
Kamui
taking-
in the Sharingan
yeah,
is just
bro,
gonna be
it's
like,
way
yo.
too OP. Broken copy everything.
Oh,
You forgot about
would
that.
we have the ability? Would it transfer
Yes,
over?
You will be able to copy curse techniques.
Oh, that's a nice slash.
Wall cutting slash. Okay, I'm taking that.
I'm gonna take that.
Infinity. Okay.
Okay.
And limitless. Okay.
All right.
You can literally copy everything. People forget about that.
Yeah, but like, think about Gojo, right? Think about how he would be the best ninja that Ambu send out to every mission.
Okay.
But like, he'd be the best ninja in like any Ambu
You
mission.
can say higher tier, bro.
Yeah, but like the higher tiers are for the war arc. We're talking about being a normal life, living that life.
You'll be hyped up, sure.
He'd be untouchable. He'd be like better than Gara.
You'll be hyped up for sure.
Like Gara's ultimate sand defense. Like who would it would be the top tiers? Who would like actually touch him?
Gojo,
Yeah,
Tachi, Kakashi, Guy.
I don't think Guy's touching him.
You don't think Hirodoro is breaking through that shit?
No, Night Guy might have
Night
the
Guy,
best
that's what I'm saying.
has the best chance to do anything,
saying.
but that only bends space for like a second.
Hey.
And after he gets kicked, he's like, heal. and the night guy dies. Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't think as powerful as Guy is, he can't break through infinity with raw strength.
I'm sure some power skills out there might disagree. They might beg to.
They won't. Limbo could take him out.
Because they exist in another
Different
plane,
dimension.
yeah. All right, that was a great one, but I guess we both agree on.
I mean,
Waking up as Kakashi in the Jujutsu.
yeah, that's easy.
Okay, next one and last one. Pick 3 abilities. The rest are trying to kill you. Row 1, Anti-Magic, Ultra Instinct, and the Death Note. Row 2, 6 Eyes, Breathing Techniques, and Arise from Soul Leveling. Row 3, 6 Gear, 1 Punch, and Barrier Mode.
Let me see.
You pick 3, and the rest is trying to kill you.
Oh, that's a tough one.
Honestly, this is a bit easy.
Let me. Yo, I don't get infinity with 6 Eyes, though. Do I? Because 6 Eyes is by itself is just being able to look at shit.
Yeah.
I would go with Arise.
Mm-hmm.
Ultra Instinct. And I'm gonna take the Death Note off the table so they can't use that against me. Because
So you're gonna take Arise, Ultra Instinct, Death Note?
yeah,
Okay, I would take. I think ours would be pretty similar too. Because
definitely go to Arise.
I'm definitely taking Arise. That's an army right there. I'm taking Arise. I'm taking Ultra Instinct, and I don't want to copy you, but I'm gonna take either Barrier Mode or Gear 5. Good. They call it. I think they made a mistake, but it's supposed to be Gear 5.
Nah, it's Gear 6.
That doesn't even exist.
Well, when it does exist, then you'll have all that power.
But yeah, I'm taking some of those.
Yeah, I don't. Because, like, Barrier Mode, dodge, Ultra Instinct, and you gotta get to my army.
Because Death Note is OP, because if they know your name, you're cooked.
Yeah, so I'm like, get that off the board. I don't think that should even be on this board because that's not fair.
It's not. It's a one-hit kill. But
that's fun.
anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this episode this week.
That's enough anime time. We'll be back with higher, heavier hitting topics next time.
Yep. Nice, quick episode to hold you guys over. And yeah.
This is the holiday episode.
Yeah.
Happy holidays, everybody.
Happy holidays. Don't spend too much money. Have a lot of fun. Like, subscribe, share, do whatever you need to do in the
Share with your
section.
friends. Like, comment, subscribe,
And
let us know your thoughts in the comments about everything.
And we'll see you guys next week.
And if you made it this far, maybe you are in a